Hey everyone, thanks for watching today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kristen. Welcome, I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy this video. If you're not new, welcome back. Thanks for watching today and thanks for tuning in. Also, if you enjoy this video, at the end of the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps YouTubers out just with analytics and to know that you enjoy these videos and you want to see more. I want to mention really fast, I was inspired for this eye look by Leticia. I'm going to put her Get Ready With Me or her step-by-step down below so you can go and check it out. She doesn't know that I'm doing this, but I was inspired by her orange and purple look, so I tested it out and tried it out yesterday, and then I liked it so much I wanted to wear it again today. So I will put her channel down below and a link to that particular video. And this is my Pan That palette update number 3, and I used up a shadow completely. I'm really happy to share that with you. And then at the end of this video, I have 2 Octoly reviews, and those are items that were sent to me for free to test out, not sponsored, but they were sent to me for free. So I'm going to put that at the end of the video, so if you're interested in seeing those reviews, please stay tuned after Pan That palette. My Pan That palette is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and this is the first one that came out. In 2015, my goal was to hit pan on every single shadow and expand the pan, and I was able to do that. But then for 2017, I wanted to completely use up these 4 shadows and then, work a little bit on faint, but I'm not focusing on, using up every last bit of faint because it's too dark and I prefer lighter colors anyway. So each month I've been focusing on a goal and telling you about the goal that I want to hit for the next month, and it's helped me out tremendously just to know, okay, this is what I'm focusing on, this is what I'm working towards, instead of just expanding the pan, because that was oftentimes what I would say, like, I just want to expand the pan, and then when I would go to do a review for you guys or do an update, I felt like I didn't really have much to talk about. So I want to share my goals for this month and how I reached those goals or didn't reach them, and then also my new goals for next month. So for Venus right here, my goal was to hit side pan here, and I did hit side pan, but I didn't hit as much as I thought that I would. I thought that I would hit pan like all the way up and down here, almost to the corners, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. This shadow is a little bit funky. I feel like I have to really dig my brush in there, and even then I don't really kick up a lot of product, and I have to go in and reapply, even with a natural bristled brush. So I don't know, it's not really my favorite shadow, but I'm going to continue to work on it. So I did hit my goal last month, and then my goal for this month is to use up all the product to the top corner here. So I want to use up all the product here, have side pan all along this far edge, and then hit pan in the corner. Foxy is the next shadow in this palette, and I had half shadow left, but it was a repressed shadow, so the consistency of the powder was a little bit more loose, and I was able to use it to set underneath my eyes as well as my brow bone and all over the lid, and I used it up completely. And my goal was just to use down about maybe 3/4 of the way here, and I used it up completely, so really happy with that. This next shadow is Walk of Shame, which is a light pink color, and I enjoy using this all over my lid to set my concealer. Sometimes I'll use it on my brow bone, and I just think it's a really nice color. My goal for last month was to hit pan right here in the corner closest to Foxy, and I was able to do that. And this month what I want to work on is hitting pan in the other corner closest to Naked 2, and then bringing the shadow up along the side here about 1 centimeter. So I want to use up the product right here, and I think I'll be able to do that. Naked 2, I've been enjoying using this in my brows, just as a brow powder as well as in my crease, and my goal was to hit pan on this corner here closest to faint and bring it up the side, and I was able to hit that goal, which I thought was a little bit unattainable. When I first made it, I was like, oh dear, I'm gonna have to use it, but I think using it in my brows as well really helps just to see the progress there. So my next goal is to hit pan in this corner up at the top here that's closest to faint. And I've widened the pan a little bit in faint, but I'm not really focusing on that one. I'm going to insert some pictures now so you can see where I was from the intro until now. That was my Pan That palette update number 3. I hope you enjoyed seeing the pictures as well as hearing about my goals. This is the other part of the video that I want to share 2 product reviews, so if you're not interested, just click out. But if you are, stick around so that you can hear what I think of these 2 products. These 2 items were sent to me from Octoly for free to test out, and these are my own thoughts, my own opinions on both of these items. And then I also wanted to mention that for me, I try to select items that I've used up in project pans, or items that I know that I'll probably like run out and pick up something anyway. Like I needed a powder, a face powder, because I used up the Becca powder recently. And so I was on the hunt for one already, and that's why I requested this. And I knew I was going to use up the Pacifica body butter, so that's why I requested this body lotion. I'm going to get started with the IDUN Minerals Powder Foundation, and that's this foundation here. It's a large, kind of bulky packaging. This is a brand that's made in Sweden, and it's a drugstore brand, and I was surprised because the packaging is pretty hefty. It's bulky, but it's also kind of classy, and it feels nice. Like it feels like higher end to me. This is the powder foundation in the shade Freja. It's the lightest warm tone color available, and it's medium light. It's not a true light color. So if you are fair or fair light, I think that this would be too dark for you. I requested this because, again, I'd used up that Becca powder, and I thought that this was actually a pressed powder foundation based on the picture on Octoly. So when I received it, I was like, oh, it's a loose powder foundation. It didn't say that, like, it didn't say loose powder foundation. So I was a little bit bummed about that, but I'm surprised at how much I've enjoyed this. I am wearing it today on top of the Amazing Cosmetics, their new foundation. So I've kind of played around with it. I've worn it without a foundation, I've worn it with a primer, and I've really played around with this quite a bit. But one thing I did like about this was that you can titrate how much product comes out. There are holes on this side here, and you can have a lot of product come out, or you can spin the sifter top here and shut all of the holes if you're traveling, which is great, or you can just shut half the holes and you get half the amount of product when you shake it up. Another thing, I feel like when I dip my brush in here and really spin it around, the application is a lot better, because I've tried just dipping my brush in and putting it on my face and it's like super concentrated. So you have a lot of room on the top or on the base here of the product, a lot of room to swirl your brush and get the minerals dispersed on your brush before applying it. So that's good. When I first applied this product on my face, I wasn't wearing a foundation or really anything on my face besides a light moisturizer, and I noticed that my dry patches were a little bit more pronounced, but after a little while I feel like my facial oils kind of mingled with the powder and it looked very natural. It had a nice kind of silky look to my skin. Another thing about this brand, IDUN Minerals, they are based in Sweden, and one thing is that they received a seal of approval from the Swedish Asthma and Allergy Foundation. This is a very pure product. It's not going to irritate your skin. It's great for people with sensitive skin. I am acne prone, so that was something that I was looking at when I wanted to purchase another product or, you know, receive another product. I wanted something that wouldn't irritate my skin or cause acne flare-ups, and I haven't noticed any flare-ups after using this powder. The IDUN Minerals foundation is not as long wearing as my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation or my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, but those have a lot of chemicals that this one does not. So I wanted something that was a little bit more natural, and there's the trade-off there. It's not as long lasting, and I do notice it breaks down a little bit on my forehead because I do have oily skin on my forehead. This IDUN Minerals foundation is very simple, it's very pure, and I just want to read really fast. The formula is free of talc, oils, silicones, fragrances, bismuth, oxychloride, nanoparticles, parabens. It's cruelty-free and talc-free. So it is more natural, it is more of a simple formula, but I love the sifter. And I am enjoying this more than I thought I would after being disappointed that it wasn't a pressed product. The next item is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Acai Body Cream, and I was curious about this because I absolutely love the Boom Boom Cream. I just feel like the scent of this is so amazing. It's very, very summery, and it just smells so good. And I was curious about this Acai Body Powder Cream when I heard about it from Mr. Kong's mom. I'll put her channel down below so you can go and check out her review if you're interested. But she talked about this cream and she said that it was a little bit more powdery, and I don't really gravitate towards powdery scents or floral scents. But then she was talking about how she actually really enjoyed it, and the scents that she usually likes, I usually like. The scent is crisp, it's clean, it has that acai fragrance, and it's slightly powdery. I just put notes, like I typed up a bunch of notes like how I do in my empties. It's floral, but it's not like obnoxious. Some floral scents and some clean scents are obnoxious to me. I am surprised at how much I enjoy this. It's very, very different than the Boom Boom cream, and I love both of them, so I'm kind of giving away that I really like this product. This cream has kupa asu butter and coconut oil in there, so it's very nourishing and it's very hydrating, and then it also has the acai, which is a antioxidant-rich superfruit, and that's going to help make your skin look younger. This is made without parabens, sulfates, phthalates, no petroleum, PEGs, no animal byproducts, propylene glycol, or synthetic colors. So that is a definite plus for me. When I'm applying body lotion, I really prefer it to be more natural and not include a bunch of junky ingredients in there, especially when I'm applying it all over my body. So very, very happy with that. Also, really quickly, this has a subtle peach like mica, very, very fine mica on there. So there is a slight sheen or glow to your skin, and I really enjoy that too, especially this time of year when I'm wearing shorts or short sleeves. It kind of adds a nice glow to my skin. This product is an A+ for me. I enjoy the formula, I enjoy the scent. It is very different though scent-wise from the Boom Boom cream, and I like both of them, but they are very different. I would say test this out at your local Sephora if you can find a sample of this and see if it's for you, but I was surprised that I enjoyed this. It is slightly powdery, but it also is fruity and then a very subtle floral scent to this. I hope you enjoyed seeing my Pan That palette update number 3 and then those 2 product reviews. If you have any questions or you want to chat, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you soon. Bye. It just smells good. That smells really good.